It was Halloween, and Jack and I, both 12, decided to stick to the quieter houses with their porch lights on. None of the flashy decorations, just quick candy hauls. Seemed easy enough. But then, we knocked on that door. An old man, probably in his 50s, opened the door slowly. Behind him, 5 men stood shoulder to shoulder in the dark hallway, just staring. Their eyes glistened in the dim light like they'd been waiting. The man handed out candy, but his fingers brushed against Jack's hand, lingering a little too long. His eyes never left Jack. He asked for Jack's name, leaning closer than necessary, his breath hot and sour. Jack lied, saying a random name, and the man's lips curled into this sick, unsettling smile. But it wasn't just the smile. As we turned to leave, one of the men behind him let out a low, guttural laugh. A deep, wet sound like someone choking on phlegm. The old man didn't stop it. He just watched us, eyes gleaming in the darkness, like they were waiting for something else to happen. The whole thing felt wrong. So wrong that Jack and I barely made it to the next house before our hearts were racing. We kept glancing over our shoulders, but we tried to play it cool, until we saw the old man's car. It was creeping down the street behind us. Worse, another car, beaten up and rattling like a broken engine, joined behind it. The driver? One of the shadowy figures from the house. We picked up the pace, not daring to look back, but we could feel them. Their eyes, their presence, crawling over our skin. The cars didn't speed up. They matched our every step. They were playing with us. My stomach churned when I saw the driver of the second car lift something shiny, like a knife, out of the window and wave it lazily in the air, like it was a game to them. We were almost home when the old man's car pulled up across from my house and just stopped. The engine idled, the headlights off, but I could see them inside, sitting, watching, waiting. We bolted inside, slammed the door, and told our parents everything. They thought it was some sick Halloween prank, but when I looked out the window, the car was still there, idling in the dark, its occupants barely visible. I thought that was it, but just as I started to breathe, the passenger door opened. Something spilled out onto the street. A bag. But not just any bag. It was dripping, with something dark, something wet. And then, just like that, the car drove off. The bag? I've never had the guts to check.